Okay. Now everyone can hear me. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You ever wonder what 2 plus 2 is? No, because I know what the answer is: fish. Hello, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me because Streamlabs decided they wanted to be fucking difficult today. They were like, I'm gonna be new and hip and different. I'm gonna fuck up all your Streamlabs stuff. Fucking I had spent like last 10 minutes trying to figure out like settings before I went live, and because like for whatever reason there was like an update, and right before I went live, the Streamlabs gave me like the fucking like the setup wiki as if I haven't opened it as if I've opened it for the first time, and it's like, I swear to God, if this and it sort of did kind of fuck up my my setup here, because like it switched from 1920 by 180 aspect ratio to like 720 or whatever. Like it was like a phone aspect. It thought I was doing a short live. It thought I was going live on a short. Nah. Although that doesn't sound too bad. It'll probably help me with growth, but I've seen short lives, and quite frankly, I was not impressed. Hold on, I'm currently trying to get all my stuff taken care of, because I've also got like people in the house too. Motherfucker. Give me 1 second. Okay. Where the hell did I put those sheets at? Where the fuck did I put those palette sheets? I knew today was gonna be fucking weird. Of course. I can't find my fucking stuff. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Fuck. And fucking, I had my shit prepared the other night. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. That sort of pissed me off. You should let the algorithm decide how you stream because it knows best, right? Oh, but Sinister, think of the algorithm. The short live will do better in the algorithm. Because the algorithm, you must bow to the algorithm. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I have thought about it before, and I was like, I mean, I don't think there would be any harm in doing short lives and whatnot. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I have so many of the goddamn sheets. There it is. Totally in the back of the drawer. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I have a lot of things happen this morning. Just one after another. There we go. You know, knowing my luck, I would probably come in at this moment and just probably, I don't know, steal a kidney or something. Steal a kidney and fill the whole chat up with smoke bombs and whatnot. What the fuck is that? Shit! Let's make this whole fucking thing better. Alright, well, my wet palette's a bit wetter than usual, so I think we're gonna have to deal with it. And see, well, if you like the algorithm so much, why don't you marry it? Oh, original joke. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, shit happens, and it's, yeah, a lot of it isn't really under my control, unfortunately. Because, like, I think, yeah, even the stream update, like, I had, like, a few filters and whatnot that, like, I had going on, like, before for, like, the starting and ending scene. Now, since the update, it just doesn't even work. So, I had a whole scare thinking, oh shit, like, because, like, the filter just made everything black. So, like, I thought I lost, like, a bunch of my scenes for a minute there. And I almost had a panic attack. So, thankfully, not everything has been busted. It's just filters, I think. And now I gotta go through fucking Streamlabs and see what else the update fucked up for me. But on my end, everything seems fine. It looks fine. And I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. I'm trying to keep going just so that it, like, you know, I don't want to let, like, you know, inconveniences get me down. As you can hear, I do have people over. And it has not been the easiest trying to, you know, plan a whole stream around, like, people that are in your house. So I do apologize for any noises and whatnot that comes out of this. Professional stream. But whatever, you know, I'm just at this point I'm just gonna play it fast and loose. I'm just gonna play it fast and loose. Let me go ahead. And whoop! Hello, everybody! Let me get the music going. There we are. I'm just gonna turn that down a little. So, hopefully, the music's gonna be just fine. Hello! Today, we're playing another Warhammer. We're doing more Warhammer. Oh yeah, Sinister, when do you want to do Pantheon? And which one do you want to do? And do you want it to be a stream? I mean, I feel like the raid streams have honestly like are probably some of my best content that I've put out thus far. I say content as if it's like transactional. Genuinely like the raid stuff has like been really good for the channel. A quick note: you're a little quiet and the music is a little loud. Here, that should do it. I turned myself down because like I don't know if you can hear the vacuum cleaner banging against the wall, but you know, I turned that down, so hopefully it doesn't, not a lot of it comes out. Okay. I think that should be alright. We should be alright. How's that? Turn myself up just a little bit more. There we go. Oh my fucking god, I forgot my goddamn water. I'm just gonna use my there we go, fuck it. Got my big old water jug here that I'm gonna be using. Yeah. So Pantheon. I would like to stream it, and I would like to do it at some point. It's just much better. Hey, Sinister! Hi, Blackjack! Hi, Blackjack! Jesus Christ. Hi, welcome on in! Blackjack! Hello! But yeah, so... I would love to do Pantheon at some point and maybe make a stream out of it. Because... you know, those raids do really well on here, and I wouldn't mind doing more because genuinely I love doing raids. It's just I gotta figure out how to plan it and figure out like who's gonna be in it, because I know we have, you know, the normal 6, but I feel like just I don't know. I want to be a bit more certain before I make anything definitive at this point. I do plan on doing Pantheon, and I would like to have it, like to stream it, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, scheduling. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on. There's also something next week, I want to say. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, I would like to do Pantheon at some point. So fucking hairs in there. Ugh. Alright, so let me get started by finding where the fuck my pink paint's at. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. I'm sorry if today's a bit it's a bit sketchy. A lot of things happen. A lot of the, you know, Streamlabs updated. I got people in my house. So I'm a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. So apologies for any scuff that's incoming. You're good. Just wanted to get a plan together so I can start writing the guide as soon as possible. Yeah. I mean, if not next week, I would like it to be the week after. Especially since like I do plan on doing like a dungeon crawl with you and Ellie at some point, so I think that would be really fun. Why is Rhinox hide? What the fuck? Why is Rhinox hide? So I need to clean that out. I need to clean that shit up. Bowman's Glow. Some Scylla. No. Yep. Hell yeah. Also, you guys are gonna see some arms too, because I'm currently wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Because it's nice and it's comfy. Dark Flesh. Bell, Cornred. It's gotta be up here. There it is. I found it. Screw pink. Found my pink. But yeah, to answer your question, Major, if not next week, then probably the week after. Also, there are 3 different Pantheon activities, and we have 2 of them right now, and on the 13th, we got another one coming. Okay, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty neat. I'd say that's pretty freaking swell, dude. Yeah, I've only ever done like Pantheon once, and that was for one of the bosses, Atrax. So other than that, I never gotten really the title of it or anything. I would love to get it. I would love to get it though. Do I want to stream all the Pantheon runs? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe 1 or 2. That would be pretty good. I'd be pretty alright with that. Oh my god. Oh! Also, I do apologize. At some point, I will have to step away and pick up a package. For those that are in the know, it's gonna be that package. I think I talked about it once. Yeah, I talked about it once on stream, and honestly, I don't want to go too deep into it because I do realize now that not a lot of people out there, you know, are very open-minded about certain things, so I don't want to go into too much detail, but it is that package that I've been kind of bitching and moaning about for the past couple weeks, and it's gonna be arriving at some point very soon, so I'm gonna have to pick that up at some point. But in the meantime, get some dry brushing going on, for fuck's sakes. I don't have a paper towel. Motherfucker. Every goddamn time. Every stream, I can't... Oh, every stream, I forget about the paper towels. Motherfucker. You make it sound like you're ordering from winged lizard folk with ill intention? I mean, shit, dude. At this point, I might as well be. I might as fucking well be. With all the fucking hoops and loops I had to jump through to get this goddamn thing. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, Majura. I'm happy I'm getting it too. Even if I could go on an entire tangent about it. I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, from what I've heard, it was going to be coming tomorrow, but I was making a BD joke. Oh. Okay, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. At this point, you know, with all the shipping shenanigans going on, like I wouldn't be surprised if I have to go to like a back alley or something just to pick it up. All right. But yeah. So I'm a little spastic right now. I'm tweaking right now. I'm doing a little funny tweak at the moment. So let me go ahead and get these two mixed together. But yeah, so not gonna go into too much detail. I'm not gonna say from who anymore because, you know, people are gonna be people, and I don't want them to get any bad ideas. There we go. Grab some of it. Ooh, that's a very vibrant pink I made there. All right. Go ahead, start working that into the brush. With, you know, the amount of dry brushing I do, you think I'd be an expert at the step at this point, but I can't really say. Can't really say for certain. Alright, that looks pretty good. Just take this, alright, and we're just gonna start brushing our little guy. Just going around. You know, I have been considering airbrushing before, and I think I've mentioned that. Because I feel like airbrushing would make my life a lot easier if I could just prime and, you know, airbrush some of the bigger details, but hindsight is always 20/20. Also, it's expensive, it's loud, there's a whole lot of stuff that goes into it. Ain't too bad, and it's not too bad though. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna try and do as much this as I can. I want to learn how to airbrush so bad. I want to make custom painted Zoid kits. Yes. Like I've seen people like airbrush on YouTube tutorials and whatnot, and they just make it look so effortless and easy. Because it's like you're just at that point you're just kind of letting air do most of the work, you know. Just to let it go in like all details. Because like there's only so much a dry brush can do at this point. Because like I can't get down there. I can't get in here. I can't get in the back of these plates here. But what I can. But like, you know, with an airbrush, that's not going to be too much of an issue though. But yeah, no, it would definitely make my life a lot easier if I could just airbrush some of this stuff on. And hell, people just, you know, can airbrush their models and, you know, 5 minutes later, they can just be done with it. And those are the type of people that I'm very jealous of. Immensely. Get another quick towel. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna... I'm kind of stuck, just airbrushing. Not airbrushing, but like, you know... I'm stuck with the physical medium. That's the thing. Airbrushes take a lot of care and upkeep to keep in good shape, and I have to wonder if I have the right facilities for that. Yeah. I don't think an airbrush would last too long. Last too long in my hands, because it's most of the stuff that I use just for like its utilitarian purpose. Like if I use it constantly, then it's like it has a set expiration date, you know. Try to clean this off as best it can. However, with airbrushes, you just gotta, at some point, you just gotta face the fact that, yeah, it's just kind of ruined. So, yeah, if I ever do have an airbrush, I would like to take over the garage, but, you know, I don't think that's gonna be in the cards for me as of now, so. Just gonna keep painting by hand. There we go. I think that's about as good as it gets. All right. Not the best, but you know what? We shall take it. We will take it. Where the fuck? Oh. Hold on, I gotta get a reference. Gotta get a little referencing going on here. Yep, okay. For a second there, I thought I forgot we were painting minis, and I thought we were talking about VTuber models, thinking, wait, people can use airbrush tools to make VTuber models? I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know a single thing that goes into VTubing models and whatnot. But I would not be surprised if VTubers can do that, have the option to. I feel like that would be... Can you imagine painting a VTuber model the same way you would a Warhammer miniature? Or fucking... Or like a Gundam kit? Or Gunpla or whatever? That'd be insane. Alright. How's my black doing? I would not be surprised. Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder like what my future VTuber model would be if I ever do decide to go pursue one. Because I do have ideas. I don't plan on sticking with this model forever with my PNG at the moment. As much as I love it and as adorable as it is, I feel like I need to do something with it. I need to try to make it more me. Okay. I feel like the Bad and Black's about to give up the ghost here pretty soon, but it still got some stuff going on. You ain't giving up on me just yet, you bastard. Don't you fucking leave on me. Oops. Yeah, at this point, I just don't care. I don't care for long sleeves anymore. It's hot in here. It's summer. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna start painting all the black areas. Alright. I feel like it's gonna be, yeah, the whole, like, you know, new VTuber model and whatnot. I feel like that's gonna be something gonna be going down later down the line. I don't even want to think about how like expensive models can be nowadays, because I think I've seen some that goes up to like, you know, thousands of dollars just for, you know, rigging and the art and whatnot and the assets. Making models is a process. It's actually a really interesting way of doing it. And I wish I knew how to do it. At least the rigging part, yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting, you know, how, like, you know, the whole, like, rigging and the models work and whatnot. I've seen some stuff on Twitter about it. And it's actually very interesting to see. It's not something that I, you know, personally would, like, invest my time into, because, like, I feel like Warhammer, just painting Warhammer is probably enough for me. Either that or, like, I don't know, have like a sketch or doodle out. But yeah, no, when it comes to like VTubing and rigging and whatnot, I am completely and utterly hopeless. But at some point, I would like to. It would be nice to actually go out and like, you know, get a real model. You know, become a real boy instead of, you know, PNG dog. Ooh, maybe I'll disappear for 6 months and figure out how to rig. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop whatever I'm doing, right? I'm just gonna go completely quiet for like for like a year, and I'll come back being like, hey, I learned how to 3D model. Surely that's not gonna, you know, surely that's not gonna be an issue whatsoever. I did think about doing that though, like, you know, try to, cause like that's kind of how I usually was for a lot of my time. Is like I would, you know, disappear and hide in my own world, just kind of do things my way for a bit. That's fine. I can fix that later. There we go. Like, when anytime I'm like usually busy working or like doing like a project or something, like, you know, for a lot of people it's just like it's really hard not to like go out of your way. It's like, hey, I'm doing a cool thing right now, because like I guess it's like it's kind of weird how that works, because like you want to show off, like, you know, a cool project that you're doing, but you can't really say a whole lot about it, or else, you know, because like who knows, at some point you might just, you know, not be interested in it anymore, and, you know, kind of want to do something else and move on. So it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's a weird dichotomy. That is a word to put it. Golly. Yeah, there's a lot of things that, like... What the fuck? Okay, I got an idea for those. Yeah. So I really do hope I can get to a point where, like, you know, I can start really getting the ball moving, because like, as much as I really do like, you know, having my own little space and, like, you know, being able to talk to all my friends and whatnot, I would like to start branching out at some point and start doing more stuff. Perhaps putting out like a... There's a fruit fly in here. What the fuck, dude? Wait. What was I saying? Oh, fucking... I would like to do some more stuff on this channel. The only reason why I'm not doing it is because I am restricted. I am restricted what I can and cannot do. And a lot of it is really just kind of like hurry up and waiting. Because there's a lot of projects that I want to be able to show you guys, and like and be able to like talk about, but it's like it's still like so early to like give anything concrete about at this point. So I think I just need to just keep it close to me for now. I don't know. Nah, that's gonna bug me. Nah, that's gonna bug me now. There we go. And hopefully at some point I can actually get some new music for this. There we go. Hold on. Try to turn down the brightness so you guys can see a bit better, but or at least have it look better on the camera without everything looking completely overly saturated. Which apparently now I can't even fix without, you know, completely fucking up the entire scene. So thanks, Streamlabs. Really appreciate it. Just gotta love it. There we go. Yeah, this is the one thing I'm trying to learn is just learning to be consistent. Because I am not gonna lie to you guys, there would be some days where I'm just like, man, I don't really feel like streaming, you know? And I guess for a lot of people that's like, okay, yeah, no worries, then don't stream, you know? Do your own thing. But it's like, the thing is, right? I know I don't have any pressure. I know they don't have any like any obligations to anyone, but it's like the reason why I want to keep doing this is because, like, you know, this is something that I genuinely want to be passionate about, and I want it to be, you know, be able to learn and grow as much as I can. So you can't really learn and grow if you're just kind of like, you know, vegging out at like your bed or whatever and watching like YouTube shorts on your phone. So, you know, despite all the headaches that have been going on today, like, or that's been going on recently, not even just today, I still, you know, I still want to be here and I still want to do this stuff. That's the one thing I've been trying to do, is just trying to be consistent. Because who knows? Maybe that. Because who knows? That consistency could someday pay off. You know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oh man. There we go. I forgot. Oh right. In the midst of my confusion, I forgot to do the typical. Hi everybody. How's everyone's day going? Happy Thursday, everyone. It's a big, beautiful Thursday out today. Yeah, I might need to start using. I might have to get like a different black at this point, because this is starting to struggle a little bit. But yeah, no, I was too out of my mind to even realize. Oh hey, I forgot to do introductions. Oh, whoops. But you know, it's all right. It's all good. It's fine. Oh boy. God damn it, that's metal. But here. There we are. Yeah, I think. Yeah, today's just gonna be a very chill day. I don't know if I'm gonna be exactly too talkative, but if I talk, I talk, you know. I ain't gonna stress out. Today is low cortisol day. I will not be I will not be moved. There we are. Anything else I need to take care of? Oh yeah. Need to make this whole fucking... Oh boy. How's everyone else's day going, actually? I probably should have asked that earlier. How's everyone doing so far? Because oh boy, mine's been I can go a little bit better. You know what? Nothing is on fire at the moment, so can't be too bad, can it? Oh man. But it's like, I feel like I've started a lot of thoughts and I didn't finish a single one of them. Yeah. Maybe it's because I didn't have anything to eat for lunch today. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Fuck. Alright. Oh boy. Oh yeah. I've actually noticed it has been a minute since I've done any sort of like, you know, Warhammer painting. Honestly, I just been kind of procrastinating on painting. I've been putting it off for other things and stuff. Which, you know, it's not too terribly bad, but it's like, you know, before, you know, all the raid stuff that, like, you know, I showed up on my channel, Warhammer painting has actually been, you know, also been another really good one that I got going on. And I genuinely do appreciate, and I really do like the hobby of it all, you know? Even if I understand bits and pieces of lore through fucking memes and podcasts and whatnot. I know shit like that makes an actual Warhammer fan's blood boil. Oh man. It is crazy. The amount of memes that I see that are just dogging on people for, like, you know, getting bits and pieces of lore wrong, you know. But it's like, on one hand, that it's like, I get it, right? It's a bit annoying having people, like, you know, mischaracterization of a fictional character, but at the same time, they're fictional characters. It's like, you know, it's like, you know, what of it, you know? What the worst part about it all of this is just the people that actually when they're like trying to make a joke, you know? People that feel the need to like come in and be like, no, that's not funny. This actually happened. I just feel like, I don't know. It's the internet. People take things way too seriously. And I will admit, I may or may not have been in that camp before, but just kind of like, you know, let people kind of learn and grow on their own, and just be like, I don't know. I'd say don't be a dick, but at the same time, it's like, if that's the... It's the internet, and sometimes the only way to get your point across is to be a gigantic douchebag. Sometimes. It's not the best way of going about things, but... It's just, it is what it is. I just like having fun. I like having fun with Warhammer. Warhammer is fun. It's dumb fun. Well, yes, while also having, you know, bits and pieces of like existential, like, you know, lore and dread about it, but like, it's a fictional universe. People are there just to have fun. And, you know, if me hating an entire race of fictional elves upsets people, then oh boy, do I have news? Do I have news? And so be it. I always kind of find it funny how, like, there are people out there that are like, you're into Warhammer, therefore you're not you're not someone I want to associate with. I feel like sometimes those are the same people that completely missed out on the point of some other, like, sci-fi tropes. Like Star Wars, for example. You know? It's like, yeah, you get people out here that are, like, super big fans of the Empire. They think their aesthetics are pretty cool. And yet they come around and be like, Warhammer has all this stuff in it, therefore it's bad. And it's like, have you looked in your own backyard, lady? Like, have you seen your own backyard? Like, don't throw stones in glass houses, alright? Hold on. I got an update from my package. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Ugh, I hate when I have to almost sneeze. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of all over it. I'm gonna put all sorts of black over it. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. If people try to make you feel bad about a certain... like... I just ignore them at that point. Like, yeah, it's easier said than done, but it's like... you know, either ignore them or point out, it's like, oh, hey, you know that faction that you really like in this other franchise? Can you explain to me how that is better than whatever the fuck going on in Warhammer? Because in Warhammer, that's the point. That's the entire point of it. It's just like everyone's a fucking bad guy. Nobody's glorifying it, or if they are, they're also completely missing the point of the whole thing. So it's like, I get it that some fans feel the need to try and gatekeep fandoms from others, but at the same time, it's like, it's not that serious. Like, people are dying, you know. It ain't that serious. Like, we got people out here dying in real life. Like, it's just like, you're getting your panties in a twist over a fictional group of people that are, like, way far ahead in the future, doing all this ridiculous shit. And you want to be mad about that? Okay. It is confirmed that literacy, literacy, like, reading comprehension as a whole is dead. Yeah, there goes the dog. Okay. I think I'm good with the black for now. Oh boy. That's kind of how I feel about it. It's like at some point, yeah, there are times where it's like, okay, when it comes to certain people, gatekeeping isn't really that big of it, isn't really that bad. Especially with people that come into a setting and fundamentally do not understand it or do not wish to understand it. You know? I get that. But at the same time, dude, it's not that serious. It's not like... It's not like these things are gonna fucking... Like, somebody's gonna come to your house and, like, break your knees over it if they're that mentally deranged. Who knows? It has happened before, but... Realistically, it's not gonna happen. So it's like, it's not really worth, you know, freaking too much about. So, you know, gatekeep what you can, you know. Make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Because I get it, you know, 40K isn't really for everyone, right? And I get that. And I appreciate when people that say, you know what, you know, Warhammer isn't really my thing. I appreciate that, you know. I don't expect people to, like, you know, love the things that I love. You know, it's just, it is what it is. But it's like, the moment you try to grandstand, you know, trying to be like, having the moral high ground about it, it's like, that's where you lose me. That's where you fundamentally completely miss the point of the entire thing. So, like I get it, you know, maybe sometimes you're not into a series, but it's like, you may not be into a series but like, oh, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I appreciate the people that say they're not into a certain IP because you know, they're not going to come in with certain expectations, trying to, you know, change fundamental rules of said universe to fit their own vision. You know, I appreciate that. It's the people that do that bug the shit out of me. I don't know. It's a complicated question that I'm asking while I'm partially dehydrated and hungry. My life in a nutshell. Anyways. Put you away, and now I'm gonna grab... Shit. Alright, I'm gonna grab lead belcher. Get some silver on this. Alright. So what I'm trying to say is, too long didn't read. Like, I feel like you can be a fan of something as long as you're willing to, you know, accept some of the things that come along with it, with being a fan. And it's like, there's certain do's and don'ts, you know, that you gotta be aware of. Well, I'm gonna try to clean this out while I'm yapping. But I get, you can be a fan, you know, and, you know, Warhammer fans come through, you know, all walks of life. Some are like big lore nerds, while some are big painting nerds, while others are just, you know, nerds altogether. So, hold on. Oh. There we go. Why the fuck was Rhinox hide so unbelievably gunked up? I've never used this paint at all. What the fuck? Yeah, so I'd say if you're a big fan of something, there's no harm in trying to like introduce other people into the fandom, as long as like they're willing to accept the rules and like the logic that goes behind some of things. Oh yeah, completely dirty. My gloves, my dirty gloves. Oh no. Take that out. Put you away, and now I'm gonna grab you. Yeah, that looks about right. I don't know why I went off to that tangent. I completely forgot. I think I just wanted something to talk about. Oh, right, that's because I've been seeing a lot of shit on Twitter about it. So, fucking... I don't know. Sometimes it's ridiculous, and sometimes it's just like, warranted. Because it's like, God. I don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah, Twitter, you know. I don't usually interact with some of the dumb shit that I see on Twitter, but it does come across in my feed, and sometimes it's just like, wow, okay, that's cool. Cool. Yeah, when I use Twitter, I always try to stick to like my own my own group of people, you know, my own community, because genuinely I cannot stand some of the people on that site. And you know, especially since, you know, sometimes you're trying to go about your day, right, and like all of a sudden you come across something that just like really irks you. It's just like, oh, come on. I feel like that's just a lot of the internet today. You can barely go, like, you know, 5 minutes without hearing some sort of tragedy or misjustice that happened. You know, it's like, at some point I need to decouple from that. To you know, go touch grass. Right? Because like some of it is just fucking ridiculous. Oh yeah, I think this is also silvery, I want to believe. Oh boy. So yeah, no, I use Twitter just so I can stay in touch with my friends, see what they're doing, see my Oshi, see how they're doing, and you know, come across some really cool art. Sometimes even sexy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna be like was it? I think it was a CEO of Phase Connect, Sakana, that was like, man, there's a lot of naked women on the site. And it's like, yeah, it's because you fucking, because maybe you've been liking it. I don't know. It sounds like a skill issue, sir. Me, I'm not gonna hide it. I know what I am. I know what I like. I see big boobies in my timeline, and I like it's that simple. If I see hot guy in my timeline, I too also like. I don't judge. You know? There we go. I'm kind of liking this new camera angle. Like, I feel like I'm getting all the shots that I can without being like too cramped in my own, in my own space here. So yeah, no, I try not to use Twitter a whole lot. Ironic, but unfortunately, I am a streamer, so sometimes, and I do have a bit of a following on there. So yeah, I am forced to use it time to time, but it's not too bad once you kind of set everything to where you can have it. I built my timeline hand over fist, brick by brick, and I'm proud of the stuff that I've seen. I'm proud of the stuff that I made. Yeah, but like the thing is, yeah. Also, the thing about Twitter is like, I did make my timeline the way that I wanted to. A lot of it has to do with muting in / blocking a lot of people. Because oh boy, it can be bad. Not even just like it's just, I don't know. Because some people just say the shit they want to say and get paid for it. I get it. Like sometimes that's how they make their bag, but it's how they get the bag. But it's like man, there's got to be like least less than scummy ways of going about it. If that's the game they want to play, they can play their game. I'm not interested in that. I like to do the things I like to do because I like to do them, not because, the incentives and whatnot. But, people out there, they gotta do what they gotta do to make the bag, and sometimes they just gotta say shit. And so, it's just the nature of the beast. I don't like it. I don't support it. But it is what it is. La 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 la. Yeah, no, I think I had somebody ask me, it's like, yeah, why don't you advertise your Twitter more often? I'm just like, have you seen what that place looks like? Like, I'm trying to get people away from Twitter and onto YouTube, Like, I ain't trying to be a fucking, like, V-tweeter or anything, I just want to make stuff for the sake of making stuff. Ooh. Speaking of making stuff, there has been a project that I've been working on. I just can't exactly remember how it goes. I know the B movie's coming up this weekend. I'm pretty excited for that. Okay. I am so tired right now. Like, low-key, my head's kinda buzzing right now. I think I got plenty of sleep last night though, so I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I don't even know. I guess I'm just kind of out of it today. Funny part is, I always say that, and yet I keep finding things to talk about. I think that's kind of like the thing about being a streamer. It's just like you gotta be comfortable just talking to yourself, You You got to be talking to yourself and act, and you know, hopefully somebody would come in and be like, "Oh yeah, I know the thing that you're talking about." I know exactly what you're trying to do. You know, and then you know, have a conversation about that. I mean, shit, yeah, yeah. No wonder I took to this like you know pretty well because I'm so used to talking to myself like a psychopath. Nah, nah. I just usually have a lot of time on my hands. That and talking to just people is hard, you know. It can be. I know how it is. Like for some, it's easier. Like I get it. It's you know for some it's easier for others. You know, getting to talk to other people. But it's like, you know, trying to put yourself out there and just you know trying to start something with a person you have literally no idea, or you have no idea who they are, other than this exact moment. It's like yeah, it's scary. It's intimidating. But it's like once you start doing it, the easier it gets. You know, and that's kind of like the thing that I took away from streaming, you know, or at least like life in general. It's like the more you do it, the easier it can get, right? It may not happen overnight, it may not happen in a week, but at some point, it'll get easier. And sometimes that's all it takes. It's just a little bit of time. Oop. I don't know. Oh yeah, the camera is catching it. Nice. Get that big sword going. You know, I kind of want to try and do some effects with this guy here. I think that'd be really fun. Oh boy. Hold on, I'm in. There we go. That'll work. Yep. That'll do it. Woo! Oh shit. God damn, dude. The skulls always kind of stress me out a little bit. There's like these tiny little skulls here, you know? Focus, damn you! You're gonna, yeah, just like these tiny little skulls right here. It's always so stressful to paint. Alright. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be a particularly long stream. I just wanted to have something to, you know, to do while I stream. And I don't feel comfortable just doing like a yapping stream. Because I have thought about it before. I did think about, you know, at some point, you know, just making a stream where it's just me talking to you guys. But it's like, I'm gonna be real with you, chieftains. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people here I could talk with. Right? And that's fine, you know? I get it. You know, some people just like you want to come in and just kind of chill out and, you know, lurk and chat, and that's alright, you know? it's also, you know, I get it. So it's like, there's that, and it's like, I don't quite feel comfortable with my yapping capabilities quite yet to pull something like that off. Especially since I gotta have to like grab a bunch of other things to do. Like, I just don't think having just a yapping stream or a Zatsu. Is that the door? God damn it! I'm listening out for my fucking package here, and it's like, oh, you bitch! What do you mean my session expired? Oh shit, they're here. All right, I'll be right back. Holy smokes, guys, it's here! It's finally here! I finally got my package after fucking a whole year. Oh, man, okay. Shoot. Not gonna mess with it right now. But, I do like to see if everything is there. So I am gonna open it now. Let me out. Ooh. Yep. That's good. Ooh. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to miss out on the live unboxing. Yep. Ha 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 ha. Awesome. Good stuff. Yay, so it's finally here. I'm happy. I'm feeling pretty good. But yeah, no, as much as I like having the thing here, I don't think I'm gonna go through that again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, sorry, Val. Sorry. I don't wanna go into it too much. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look into it later, but it looks like everything got here just fine. So, huzzah! Hooray! So I'm gonna try to post something about that later tonight on Twitter. Oh boy, there's that fucking side again. No, I just gotta. Oh god, I hate having to put on a second pair of gloves after wearing the first pair. You know, it is so fucking. It's bad. Golly, it's a struggle. Okay, thank God my hands dried off a bit when I took them off. Okay. All right, back to it. I see now. I see. So, I'm thinking for today, I might try to get as many as like the big details as I can on this guy. And then with all the smaller stuff, I'm probably gonna do it offline, and then post a picture on it on my either on YouTube or Twitter, or maybe both. Who knows? But you know, finally, after a whole year, I can finally celebrate my Oshi's birthday. A whole year later, after her other birthday this year. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, right. Also, this part right here. But yeah, no, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. Most of my time I spent when I'm not doing like projects or like doing stream stuff. I have been playing the shit out of Destiny 2. Right. Especially since they're like their last big update just came out like what 2 days ago, and genuinely it is like their best update that they've ever put out so far. Like, it is insane how much free content that they dropped in this one thing. It puts a tear to my eye, man, as a fan of Destiny, because it's like for so long I kind of fell out of love with it because it's like, well, yeah, it was stagnating, and things were kind of coming out at a snail's pace. People are leaving. Not everyone was really happy with the state of it, myself included, right? But at the end of the day, right after everything was said and done, it was a game series that I still enjoy very, very deeply and very, very passionately. And so, if I'm gonna be able to spend as much time as I can with it as I do now, then oh boy, you bet your sweet Bippy I'm gonna be in there. You know what? I'm gonna want to make this knee black and kind of keep this one like yellow. Just kind of give him like a bit of a thing going on here. All right. Right. So. Do I want to do Retributed Gold or do I want to do Screaming Bell? I think Screaming Bell would be a lot better with this guy here. Gonna be using a lot of metallic paints today. Trying that off. Yeah. So I might keep this. I might keep stream on the short side today because there's a lot of things I need to take care of today that I probably should have done it a while ago, but no, it's not really fair to say that. Like, I probably could have. Like, there's stuff I need to get done today at least. So might keep things on the short side, but I want to take this guy as far as I can go, Ooh. Yeah, that's how the paint should look like. What the fuck? If I'm able to get one of those fucking paint shakers, that would be great. Oh my god. I know Cypher, one of my mods, like, pointed it out to me. It's like, there's a way you can get paint shakers for, but it's like, I need to find those again. Probably make my life a little bit easier here. Da-da-da-da-da. You might keep things on the short side today because I have not eaten at all, and I got a bunch of other things I gotta get done today, especially for the watch along. I know they said the watch along still like slated to be released this Saturday, but there's still like some little minor things I gotta do to try and make it better. Is that so? Ah, she's preening. Yeah, she just wants to say hi. Thought she was trying to talk shit. Nope, she was just preening. All right. Hell yeah. I think these look pretty good. Is chat okay? I wonder. Yeah, it's okay. It just is. It's a state of being. My Oshi gave me a complete irrational fear of like my stream chat crashing on me mid live stream, and I'd be afraid of, oh my god, I accidentally missed a message. Oh dear god. No, it's just slow. Understandable. I kind of like, you know what? I kind of like this. You know, call it cope, call it whatever you want. I like how nice and quiet it is over here on my side of things. It kind of gives me like a little bit of practice and a little bit of like breathing room to like make some mistakes and learn from those mistakes, and not having, you know, hundreds of people watching and being like, oh, this guy is a genuine dipshit. Whoops. Who the hell am I giving money to this guy? I'd say that, but then again, I don't get paid from these streams. I do not see a single penny from this. And I'm okay with that, you know? This is just something I kind of want to do with my own time, with my own money. But, like, you know, I keep having, like, little evil thoughts, little evil gremlins being like, hey, you know, what if, you know, you hear me out? What if you open a donation link? And I think I've talked about this before at some point, but, like, I don't know. Being as small as I am right now, I just kind of don't feel comfortable taking donations from people who... I'm gonna be real. Like, so most of the people that watch my stuff are my friends, or people that, like, I consider my friends. So it's like... I don't know. It's... I don't like accepting money from people and not, you know, being able to do something with that. I think it's just a me thing. It's no, what am I saying? Yes, of course it's a me thing. So, I don't know. I think I'll probably leave it up to the community, because now we got, like, what, 55 subscribers now? So, I don't know. I mean, part of me is like, it would be nice to get some monetization or have some sort of income, just so I can, get more miniatures, buy more paints, get some cool stuff. So for all the streams and stuff, it would be pretty cool. But it's like I don't know if I earned that trust yet. I don't know if I've earned it. If I've earned it yet. How will I know if I've earned it? Fuck if I know. I'm not gonna push it. Like, if I can do streams for free, then by God, I'm just gonna do them for free. I ain't gonna stress nothing about it. I ain't gonna stress a single thing. Oh man. God, I'm actually really hungry right now. But I'm in the thick of it now. I can't leave. I can't walk away now. I'm stuck in it. I'm stuck in and I ain't getting out. You know what? Fried cockatiel doesn't sound so bad. You hear that, Gypsy? There we go. Give him that. I'm gonna fix the pauldrons here too. Fuck it. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, yeah. Of course, it's always the pauldrons. Are your paints thin enough, son? No. I am paint maxing. I'm not paint thinning, I am paint maxing. I will glob all over this guy. Also, hi Cypher, welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing the whole thing where it's like I paint everything pink and then I do the details first. And then I do the yellow. I just want to get as many details as I can to start on the yellow. But who knows? I'm just hoping I can be done with this a bit faster than usual. Yo, you son of a bitch. Hey! That's what I should put in my painting tutorial next time I do it. It's like, make sure you get as much paint on it, on your brush as you can, and just gloop it on the dude. You can fix it later. Nah. What Evil Sinister would say. What would be Evil Sinister? Mr. Nice Guy. I don't know. Mr. Auspicious. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just had a pretty hectic day, Cypher, not gonna lie. Had people come over. Streamlabs updated on me, so I had to. So I thought things. Thought things were all sorts of broken. Turns out they were only sort of broken. All the good stuff of being a streamer. So yeah, that's great. Ooh, okay. I feel like I'm going over Sort of broken is still better than all sorts, so canon as a win. Yeah. Yeah, it's a win. Like genuinely, like when I started Streamlabs for this stream today, like I got hit with like the quick setup widget or whatever. And so like I try to do most of it as I can. It's like I've already set my things up. Like if this fucked it, then like I'm probably gonna have to like cancel all the streams this week just to try to figure this out, you know? But thank God it only fucked with the aspect ratio. Because I think, yeah, the only thing that the update kind of fucked with is like the filters and the aspect ratio. So other than that, everything's good. We're fine. Everything's fine. For the most part. I'm probably gonna have to see. I'm probably gonna have to look into Streamlabs here and see like what other settings that they changed on me, because I'm not gonna put it behind them. Fucking these people, I don't know. I just gotta make sure. I gotta make sure. But hey, at least I know now how to, you know, export and import, like, you know, scenes and whatnot, so just in case something happens, or if something does happen, then I would be prepared. Oh boy. I'm hungry, but the thing is I don't know what I wanted to eat today. I was like, I'm hungry, but I don't know for what. And I ain't got the kind of food to go out and, you know, go eat something. So I just kind of I'm just kind of fucking I'm just chilling it. I'm just kind of do what I can right now. Like I said, it's probably not going to be a particularly long stream. I might have to cut it short at some point, just so that I can, you know, grab something to eat now. But it's fine. We're fine. Any others? Yes. I just wanted to get stream done today while there was like all this hectic and mayhem going on. That's been going on around me, so it's like, if anything, I just want to do the damn stream today. It's like, by God, you know, maintenance be damned. I just want to do the thing. Okay. I'm gonna use... I think I'm gonna use Rackar Flesh for the purity seals here. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm trying to think of like other stuff that's been going on. I know the whole like Game Directs E3 but not really E3 sort of thing that's been going on, where like all the game companies were doing their directs or whatever. And some of the stuff I've saw in the directs are actually pretty good, like the State of Play, Xbox Showcase, you know, Nintendo Direct or whatever. Got some pretty good stuff going on. Fucking Ocarina of Time. They're remastering Ocarina of Time, and I'm genuinely really excited for it. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I only heard through you know, through the grapevine. But I'm excited purely because Ocarina of Time was, I want to say it's the first video game I've ever like actually played. So I'm really stoked for that. Halo Campaign Evolved and Ocarina are highlights for me. Dude, same. I'm thinking like if Halo Campaign Evolved gets onto Game Pass, then there will be a high likelihood that I will be streaming it. So I'm very looking forward to that. First one ever 100%. Oh yeah, dude, same. I don't think I've 100%ed Ocarina of Time. I was never the type of kid that would like, go out of their way to get everything. But even, I did have the books. I did have the Prima books, or like the little guides or whatever for the games. But it's just like I never really cared for it to be completely honest. But yeah, no, Ocarina of Time is what made me fall in love with video games in the first place. And so, like, that was, like, the first video game I've ever, like, played to completion. And gave me a sense of, like, wow, I did it. I saved the world. And so, like, and it's also special to me because it's also, like, a game that my mom and I play together sometimes. Like, my mom, like, she doesn't want to admit it, but, like, she's pretty much the reason why I play video games now, or why I have such a deep love and passion for video games. But yeah, I didn't usually care either, but I played Ocarina a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Like, if I wasn't playing Ocarina of Time, then, like, I think at first it was Ocarina of Time, and then, like, when we got a PlayStation, I played it all sorts of, like, the PlayStation classics, like Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper, Spyro, fucking Ratchet and Clank, all that. But what really started for me was Ocarina of Time, definitely. And I played that shit on the GameCube, so back when it was like a remaster for the N64. Like, if I want to get nostalgia over Ocarina of Time, it has to be on the GameCube, and it has to be on it has to be emulated. Lamau. But yeah, no, I fell in love with Ocarina of Time as a kid, and ever since then, every Zelda after I had me and my mom have to play. So getting to hear that Ocarina of Time actually got a remake this year is genuinely really excited for me. Because, like, I've also played the Ocarina of Time 3DS remake that they put out for the 3DS, though. But I don't know, just something about it. Like, I liked it. I really did. I just wish it was on consoles, instead of on a handheld. Like, I like, it's pretty cool, to see all the 3D effects and whatnot from Ocarina of Time, see all the new stuff. But it's like, I want to see I wish it was on a console, though, I wish I could play it on a big old TV. And that's why I really like the Switch, because it's like, it is both a handheld console and it's a handheld, and it's also like a home console, It's a hybrid, and that shit is cool. So fucking, I knew it was going to be inevitable at some point that Pokemon was going to be on it. Fucking having Zelda being played on it, that shit's fucking, that shit was cool to me. Okay. Got the purity seals all done. I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing the yellow. Hold on. Ah, Jesus. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward for that Ocarina of Time remake, and everything else is just, other than like Ocarina of Time and like that Star Fox game, like everything else is kind of like meh. It's like whatever. Oh. Uh-huh. Everland Sunset. My favorite yellow. Hold on just a sec. Ooh, pardon me, that was a bad one. Golly. Yeah, I've been having some sort of got like some sort of cold going on. Oh boy. Another reason why I may not be streaming for too long today, but by God, I don't care how messy it is, I'm just gonna do it. You just gots to do it. There we go. Oop. There we go. All right. But yeah, so if Halo, when that comes out, if it's on Game Pass, I definitely want to check it out, because at first I was a bit like cautious about it, right? Because, you know, as a Halo fan, it just kind of comes with the territory, you know. It's just like with things that's been going on for the past few years, it's just like, oh, that's not great. But, you know, from what I've seen, from what's been shown off, it's looking pretty good, chieftains. Halo Campaign Evolved's looking pretty good. And as someone who, you know, loves Halo, literally have, like, I think I got thousands of hours into it at this point. Not as much as other people, let me be clear, but I do have a thing for Halo. Ah, shit. All right. There we go. Golly. Like, some of the things that I saw from the campaign, or from the new Halo game that I saw, I was like, it seems like they really, you know, are focusing on, like, giving you, like, a bunch of freedom of, like, how you want to play. Because, yeah, you know, Halo... Some people say, like, Halo's more than just, like, its campaign, and I would agree with it, right? But I feel for something like this, trying to get their foot out the door and trying to make, like, an actually good Halo game for once, I'm kind of glad that they're, you know, focusing on a campaign instead of, you know, focusing strictly on a multiplayer Halo game that, you know, is a live service, quote unquote, another live service Halo game. So I'm glad that they're you know, focusing all their energy on one particular thing instead of, you know, focusing their energy on like multiple things and like getting none of them right. So who knows? There's still time to say, you know, there's still time to say that they fucked up, but I am now going into it more optimistically now. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better about the whole Halo Halo campaign stuff. Because I'm gonna be real with you, Chiefs. I only play Halo for the campaign. I only play it for the campaign. So like, all the arguments for being like, oh, Halo should have its own multiplayer, it's all these game modes and whatnot. It's like yeah, that's cool and whatnot, but I like the campaign. I like the story it tells. You know. And also they're also bringing back, you know, co-op too. Or is it like, it's not couch co-op, I don't think. I don't think it is. But you know what? I'm perfectly okay with that. Like I said, I'd much rather, like I said, I'd much rather they focus on one thing and have it and get that one thing right than like, you know, pulling their hair over the campaign and then the multiplayer and like having none of them right, you know. It's a slippery slope. I get it. Oh, what's that look? What? Was it something I said? Because it's probably something I said. Yeah, I know. When people say it, like as soon as they hit live, their brains just turn off. I feel that. Because I feel like sometimes I too just turn my brain off and just let my mouth run. And sometimes that's not a good thing. So again, I know this is kind of out of pocket, but like, I really do appreciate the people here and how small the, you know, my community is. You know, because it's like I feel like I can make mistakes and like I can have people, you know, have it not be like too bad, you know, or have it to be like, you know, I make a mistake and then all of a sudden, you know, hundreds of people, you know, get the wrong impression of me. So, you know, I'm very grateful for the you know, I'm very grateful for the grace. Unless it's something I really I've messed up on, which, you know, I will admit, it will happen sometime. You know, I will fuck up. I'm not infallible. Okay. Like, for example, this miniature that I'm currently, you know, trying to paint yellow. But yeah, it's really nice. Maybe it's not. Maybe I shouldn't be too afraid of the internet, you know? I'd say before something horribly goes wrong. Inevitably goes wrong. I wouldn't wish yellow on my worst enemy. Yep. Yep. It's a process. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta do it. If you're a Fist fan, you just gotta do it. You gotta do it for Dorn. Or, you know, I could just, you know, say, lol, Lamau, fuck that, all black, Black Templar. But, I don't know. I don't know why I'm not big into Black Templars. It's just, you know, I'm not into, like, the big melee stuff. I like the, you know, I like the mix between, you know, melee, bolters, you know, weaponry. It's just like, yeah. And then the Crimson Fist, you know, and then, yeah, which are... They're just there. By the way, I fucking wish. I wish they just come out with a fucking Pedro Cantor model at this point. Because I would immediately drop everything I'm doing and snatch that man and have him be like my magnum opus in a sense. I don't know. Because when I did start getting into the hobby, the first thing I've ever painted was like, obviously an Ultramarine. But after an Ultramarines, you know, trying to get my bearings, I started painting Crimson Fists. So there are so many rumors, but no real evidence that I can find. Gotcha. Yeah. I've also been hearing rumors and whatnot. And I know, like, with 11th edition coming out, that, you know, Crimson Fists are also going to be making an appearance. And people would be like, oh, this would be a good chance for Pedro Cantor to come. You know, but I'm just gonna, yeah. I'm not exactly gonna hold my breath, because, like, you know, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be other models out there that are gonna be just as cool, if not a bit cooler. I don't know. But I'm just glad Fists are back and, you know, getting their due diligence. There we go. Nice. You can't feature Crimson Fist and not have Cantor? Exactly. That's why I'm just kind of like, I'm putting that particular army on the back burner for now, because, like, as much as I do like the Crimson Fist, and as much I do like, you know, their lore and whatnot, I just, you know, I don't want to half-ass it, you know? Like, I have to have a Pedro Cantor in there. You can't have a Crimson Fist and not have the dude in it. There we go. I'm just gonna... If I'm gonna have to redo the skull, I'll redo the skull. It's fine. I'm just kind of being lazy about this, not gonna lie. I'm just, you know, I'm just kind of slapping on the yellow where I can. Because there is a lot of yellow that I need to put on. Lazy is fine? Nah, I appreciate that, yeah. Lazy is fine. Because, you know, I'm just trying to apply all the colors. I can always just fix it later on. And that's why I really appreciate about miniature painting, because if you know what you're doing, and you got your paints on thin enough, then mistakes are just, you know, just a brush away from fixing. And I appreciate that. It is only a brush away from being fixed. Yeah, so It's nice, but at the same time, there's a reason why there's the word pain in painting. Okay. Yeah, just gonna try to slap it on as best I can here. And this is why I painted like the details earlier, just so I know like where everything should be in case I do put yellow on them, because I am gonna put yellow on it. It's just gonna happen. You can always just go in and fix it. There we go. You need to keep an eye out for that guitar-y stuff. Oh boy. There we go. As long as we can get like, I want to say 80% of this model done by the end of the stream, I will be happy with that. Because then I could just tackle it at my own leisure. The thing is, you just gotta do it. Just gotta get in there and you just gotta do it. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Yeah, just the thing about these vets is that they got so many little gribblies on them that you just can't really see unless you give them pink or something else. There we go. Okay, that's sort of looking like a fist. It's kind of looking like one. Alright. So get some of the small areas here. I'm not going to worry about the details because I can always go back and do them later. Ooh. Just wait. Once I finish some aggressors, I'm converting BGVs using Victrix and third-party bits. So many tiny pieces. Yeah, that's Warhammer. That's just the hobby, man. Just gotta deal with all the little pieces. There we go. try not to stress it too much because, like I said, I'm not operating at 100% right now, so I'm just gonna try to do what I can, and I'm gonna leave the rest of it to future me to deal with. It just felt like painting today. I just want to do like some sort of painting, you know. Okay, no, I got an idea. I got an idea for this. Yeah, I know I'm gonna cover up the black straps I put on, but it'll be worth it. Sorry, blade guard vets. Okay, sorry. Yeah, might be. Yeah, I just see BGVs and I'm just like, Speaking of blade guard vets, I still have mine that I need to work on. I got mine so long ago for my Crimson Fist army that I was putting together. But I'm just thinking like, I don't know. I'm not sure now. Like I'll keep them around until I probably might still use them for Crimson Fist, but I may just have them as like, you know, Imperial Fists. Blade Guard vets. Yeah. I need to work on my Blade Guard vets at some point. I just kind of have them chilling in their little case right now. Just waiting for their turn to be painted. Yeah, I'm just gonna slap the paint on and probably call it a day. Because I still got some stuff I need to do. I gotta fucking... Like, I got some chores I need to do. I gotta start planning for this weekend, for Saturday. Like, I gotta make some small adjustments. Oh boy. It's not as busy as it can be, but still, it's a busy day. So, I mean, as long as I can get the colors down, then I think we'll be a-okay there, chieftains. Oh my goodness. There we go. Just gotta fix this little shield right here. Because I want to say I got like 98% done with the watch along stuff now at this point. So if I can finish that last 2%, which is just, you know, touch-ups and other things that I don't want to spoil just quite yet. But yeah, that's I gotta work on that. So I gotta get some food in me too. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, my dear Lord. Get behind you there, good sir. Oh boy. Yeah, these need to be a bit more detailed here. You know, I get it, right? That you gotta put like two layers on a base paint just to make it look nice. I get it. At the same time, man, it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. There we go. Brr. There we go. Try to get the chest piece a little bit, just so when I do finer brushes, I'm not gonna have to deal with it too much. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is gonna be like, yeah, this is gonna be future me's problem here. There we go. Almost done. Almost done. There we are. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to. Yep. That's fine. Black is easy to reapply. That'll be fine. Okay. All right. I think. Oh boy. I think that's about as much as I can do at the moment without, having to spend another like 2-3 hours on this. Like I said, I would keep going and I would keep, painting and whatnot. But it's just like I had a lot of happen today, and quite frankly, I'm pretty hungry. I missed out on lunch today, so sorry if this is a bit short, guys. Today's just been kind of a weird day. Oh fuck! But you know what? Here, let me show off my little guy here. He ain't purty yet. He's not purty yet. But with a little bit more time and a little bit more care, he's gonna be beautiful. All right. I think I just need to save this for another day where I'm not like completely feeling like ugh, or stressed or just hungry. All good? Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna, finish this guy on stream at all. I might do it next week or something if I got the time. But I think this is about as much work as I'm willing to put in for today. Oh man. Yeah, so I will get back to this guy. It's just I need to focus on myself for a minute. Oh boy. Put you away. Make sure they're all fucking closed. All right. Yeah. I just wanted to stream myself just painting again, because like I really do like I really love doing these Warhammer Handcam streams, because it's it gives me something to do. It makes me busy. I get to paint, and I get to talk to you wonderful people. So I just wanted to do it again, because for me it's a lot of fun. Whew. Yeah. Hopefully next time I do another Handcam stream, it's going to be longer than 2.5 hours. But it is what it is, and my body's telling me that I need to go fucking eat. So I'm not gonna make that mistake again and ignore my body. So I'm just gonna try to relax, try to plan, relax as much as I can while also doing the things that I gotta get done. So yeah, I think that's about it. Maybe, yeah, I'm thinking next time when I stream it's gonna be a bit longer and a lot more productive. But I just want to do one of these again, because these are just so much fun for me when I actually have a full stomach and whatnot. So yeah, I think this is about a good stop, a good place as any to just kind of stop. Yeah. So that's been fun. Oh fuck. Oh, before you go, have you checked out the Void of Dawn changes? I have not. Oh, the fucking where you get to pick up your bubble shield and like throw it places. Oh, I have not checked that out yet. Funnily enough, I have been playing with the solar abilities though. I've been playing around with a bunch of like shield blast and whatnot, which it is so fucking good. Warts are, no, I get you. No, I understand. Shield throw bounces off the. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's nuts. Put down void, pull in enemies, throw shield, fucking blunder. Oh, that's really cool. Welcome to the Thunderdome, motherfucker. I love that. I love the Thunderdome. I'm gonna have to. At some point, I'm gonna have to revisit my Void build and start doing stuff with that, because as much fun because like I've been having fun with the shield blast. I've been having fun with the new strand grenade. I think it was called Razor Wire. That's really fun. Just there's a lot of things I need to check out in the game, man. Like, oh, it's beautiful. Kneeing enemies in the face is still my favorite, but this is a close contender. Oh yeah, same. I remember there was like for Void anyway. Yeah, I get you. No, I understand. I remember there's a there was a like a thing you can do with an exotic glaive, right? I think it's a Titan exotic, where you summon a small like bubble shield around an enemy, and like three people can go in and like shoot ricochet rounds off it in the inside, and it just completely shreds the dude. Like the damage is insane. Like I kind of want to make a very offensive Ward of Dawn build where it's just like I put down shield, I can pick it up, I throw it at an enemy. Yeah, the class exotic glaive. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. It's beautiful. I want to go in. I want to throw my bubble at a boss, and I just want to use like something like a ricochet rounds or like the shield or something, just to completely chunk the boss, chunk the health of the boss. I think that would be really fun. I think that would be extremely fun to pull off, because I really do like Solar Titans. The Solar Titans have been kind of like my go-to for the past while now, if it's not Void. But like, I kind of want to be a Void boy now. I kind of want to do some Void stuff now. Oh yeah, so I just love that any enemy that enters this weekend, but I get a melee buff. Exactly, shield or not. Oh, I love that. Really, it gets a melee buff. Oh, interesting. Huh. I should probably let Ellie know, because I think she's been using a lot of Void stuff for her Titan, I want to believe. Yeah, I think it was like a Vex Caliber build. I gotta see if I can like copy her or something at some point. I want to see if allies' shields bounce in my ward. Yes, I want to see that too. I gotta check that out. And if I do, I'll let you know about it, Cypher. But yeah. Anyways, I need to wrap things up, and I need to make myself something to eat before like. I need to eat before the Void takes me. So, yeah, go rest. All right, yeah, I appreciate it, Cypher. I'm gonna see if I can try to do. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be playing some Destiny later. Not gonna lie. So, anyways, go ahead. There we go. What do I usually do at the end of these? Oh right, schedule. Tomorrow we're finishing up Dead Space. Last episode. It's gonna be a long one. I think it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe 3-4 hours now. Like I think it's a good time to wrap up on Dead Space. So that's gonna be coming tomorrow. This Saturday is gonna be the watch along. It's gonna be the 50+ subscriber special. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Like it's been something that's been coming up for a while, and so like just being able to say, oh yeah, that thing that you're gonna be doing for a milestone, yeah, you're doing it now, like just very soon, you know. So I'm really looking forward to that for the B movie watch along. Sunday, Baldur's Gate. Oh boy, more Baldur's Gate. Yippee! I cannot wait to see how this goes. I'm probably gonna fuck it up real badly, but we'll see. But yeah, Dead Space tomorrow. B movie watch along Saturday. Baldur's Gate 3 Sunday. And I think next week I'm gonna start doing more Destiny stuff. Maybe start planning a Pantheon run. Start doing some of that. I'm really looking forward to doing some Pantheon at some point. As a raider, you know, as a gamer. So yeah, so if not Pantheon, then we're definitely gonna do some dungeon stuff, because that's because I have been planning on that with Majora and elsewhere. So yeah, a lot of good stuff happening. A lot of good stuff. I'm really excited for it. So I'm gonna go eat. You guys, as always, I really appreciate plenty of content to run through. Oh, exactly. Plenty of stuff to run through. And a lot of stuff that I'm probably going to be streaming too, so look forward to that. Look forward to that, guys. So yeah, as always, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Again, sorry if this was a bit of a short stream. I was not as I'm not as prepared as I wish I was, but you know, there's always next week, and I do plan on painting again next week, so that's gonna be fun. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye bye.